I did cheat a bit, put the bag down. Got to be very conservative with the amount of walk-bys I do until I'm confident of getting majority of the distance done. Looking forward to Abu Dhabi, halfway I think. Fairbourne over there, Barmouth. I intend to pitch up at Fairbourne. Although I'm not tired, but I want to get the good mileage in tomorrow. Very welcome sign, Barmouth Bridge. And they're a weird little plant, I've got no idea what they are, but all over the coast. Troll. And I think I'll put my phone on silent because that might spoil the rest of the video actually. Walking across the bridge, it's started mizzling. There's Fairbourne, Barmouth. Look at that. Oh, the mizzle's getting worse. It's looking up the estuary, looking out to sea. We'll find a place to pitch up the other side. Got the tarp, hopefully I'll find a couple of trees, but I've only got the one pole. And I took some lovely atmospheric pictures earlier on. I thought they were pretty good. And I just thought I'd take another one now, looking back. They're a bit further away. Over there is more of a Maldach railway station. And up ahead, the lights of Fairbourne. And I shall camp along here somewhere, if I can. Rabbits about. Hear them scurry off. It's quite exposed here though. It just occurred to me whether to sleep at the station. I'll ponder. Right, good evening. It's 5 to 10. I'm in Fairbourne. I'm literally just about to get in. Everything's ready. I'll have a wee and then I'll get in. Mizzly rain. So I'll be getting in the bag a bit damp, but I can see the sea. I'm just behind the wall. There's Barmouth over there. I've laid the tarp on the ground, so I'm sleeping on one half and then the other half's folded over me and it covers everything quite well. I've pegged out the four corners. Everything's under cover, so I'll just sleep with the tarp sort of over me. I'll get condensed, but it's wet anyway, so. But been blessed with the weather. 3 miles done, so yeah, I'll get to bed and try and wake up around 5-6 o'clock and then push on. Very hilly tomorrow. Hope to get to Abu Dhabi. Morning everybody. Oh, it's 6:15. View of Barmouth there. Does look a bit clearer today. A couple of showers in the night. It's Fairbourne. Nobody awake in the house anymore. I could see them through the windows. I can just about see the road. One car drove past last night. Laying flat down, you couldn't see the lights or anything. I did wake up thinking somebody was walking around. Maybe they were, but I think it was the tarp. Oh, just slept in my clothes, didn't bother putting the thermals on. It was warm enough. Oh, shivering though now. I'll put my coat on, have a wander around, pack up and start walking, and then we'll have a breakfast when I'm a bit more warmed up. Try and hit Abu Dhabi today. It'll be about 20 miles, I think. I've checked the book. It's going to be very hilly today, so I want to get off, start walking before light. Morning proper to day 2. This is the village of Fairbourne, and I've just walked past a Ken's driving school car, and my hometown, there's also a Ken's driving school, so I wonder if the two have ever met and realised they've got the same company name. That's the Fairbourne Light Railway there. I crossed that last night and slept behind the sea wall. Nice spot out of the wind. It's mizzling again. The exact same weather as last night. I've seen one car and one other person. Not to speak to, but I've had a Mars bar and a bit to drink. I wanted to get warm before I had breakfast. It's 6:30. I've noticed a bit of a glow in the sky, so we're going to walk this flat road bit, and then it gets complicated. Interesting fact about Fairbourne, it's supposed to be home to they say it could be home to the UK's first climate refugees because of the seas and because of the rising sea and the increased storms. This must get battered when a storm comes through. We're probably at sea level on the road, and then this is just a small, like, levee, and there's no real protection. We keep walking on, but I haven't found a better camping spot yet, so I think this was the best one. Little hut there. Yes, but UK's first climate refugees. Saying the village will have to be abandoned because of the storms and the rising tide, but it's not happened yet. But they're closed, so, and the donation box is open, so I don't want to put any money in it. Just seen an early blackbird catch a worm. Coming out of Fairbourne now. I can see the main road above me, and I've got to go higher still. That's the railway again. Very cool walking through this cutting. There's water there. I might fill up, give it a taste first. Should be fairly clean. Be fairly sure the sun's risen now. The guy's just walked past me. Don't know if he noticed, but he didn't speak. I was filling up the water. He's coming back now. Right, morning. Morning.
Morning.
There's a 50% politeness rating for this village. Goes to path along here for a bit, and then it's up. This is Artog, I think. Left the village of Arthog, Ivriog. It's one of those two. Walking up here, and there should be a path on the right soon. So far there's been signposts, so I haven't had to get the book out. It's brightening up okay, but mizzly in the air, very sort of spooky atmosphere. And ahead of me, as if by magic, I was just talking about it and I think it's appeared. I can't see it, it's still a bit foggy. There it is. There's even arrows on the ground, look. I've noticed those in Fairbourne. Thought they were roadworks, but they must be for this. So, a steep climb, but we'll be heading south again. Up there. Also got to keep an eye out for these in the undergrowth. It's only just up from the road, but it's the first one of that type I've seen. We should take it slow on the hills. 7:15, so what time did I set off? About 6:30. Interesting old quarry there. Looking back, over Fairbourne and the estuary. Barmouth behind the trees. Not going through there, going straight on. Take my coat off, I think. Sky's a bit red, starting to change colour. Back on tarmac for a bit. Just see Fairbourne, but we'll be descending this way now down into the village of Llwyn Gwyral, and then it's all the way back up again to here. I think I left the coast path for a bit and took a shortcut, which is kind of nice, to be honest. Yeah, look. There's a sign there, and we'll leave this road shortly and head our off-road bit down into the village. I've just rediscovered this old digger. I was on a bike ride a couple of years ago. I have to put the date up. I was cycling the opposite direction, and then old JCB. I've still got my toy somewhere, and it looks almost exactly the same as the toy, because the toy's also missing the backhoe. Oh no, it does have the backhoe. God, I was fancy seeing that again. Didn't know I would. Looks a bit better that way. The mizzle is easing, but I don't want to tempt fate. Yeah, though. Nice to see it again. It's still here. Been here for many years, by the looks of it. E-reg, so it's 1980, 1986, I think, 87. God, fancy that. I'd find the picture of the ride. I think it was sunnier then, and I was going that direction. I think I went up to Dolgethley. I'll have to check that.